Hi guys, this is Elise, and this is a video response for Sabrina Ann's SAP's Spooky Space Challenge this year. Sabrina, she put out a challenge for everyone to show their Halloween items and embellishments and things that you use for crafting, curated. And I actually don't curate for Halloween as far as putting out lots of different things in my craft room. I don't have space for that. But what I do have, and I actually have one of these for every holiday, I have a tray. And this is one that I got from Michael's, you can see. And it has the slots. I have one for every holiday. Some of them I get at the swap meet. Some of them I use like old printer trays. It depends on where I found it, and then I use it for one of my holidays. But for Halloween, because I have so much stuff, and actually guys, this is just, I hate to say it, but I probably can fill up probably 3 of these. But I do have a lot of Halloween things. But what I usually do is just put my Halloween things out. And this stays like this all the time. And I just replenish and refill. And sometimes I change things around. But I usually just take it out, take out my tray for whatever holiday it is. And I sit it on my table next to, I have like a table next to my desk. And I sit it on my table and I can look at it. And I have little things, embellishments and things on hand. And all of my other Halloween things are in bins, and I keep that in the garage, and I take things out as I need to work on Halloween because I don't have space. If I have to put out all of my Halloween things in my room, that would just be just a ripple effect of a mess that I don't even want to deal with. So because I just don't have the space to have a designated area just for Halloween things. So but the only thing I do, move things around for is Christmas, because I do so much for Christmas and I really like to have my Christmas things out. So I do put out my things for Christmas, which I haven't done yet. So, but this usually stays either on my table or sometimes it's on the floor. And like I said, I have one of these trays for Thanksgiving, which is like more just fall type things. I have actually 2 for Christmas. One is traditional and the other is shabby. And then I have one for Easter, which is spring. And then I have one for 4th of July. And I think I have one for, let's see, Valentine's Day. So those are all the trays that I have. And I wish I had some kind of cupboard that I can put them all in. But what I usually do is when I pack up my home decor and my crafting things for that holiday, I usually set my tray right on top. So when I open up a bin, it's right there. But anyway, let me show you what I have. This is some of my Halloween embellishments, and these are the things that I have on display this year. And like I say, they will stay in this bin. So I have washi, I have some stamps, I have this cute little pumpkin that Susan made for me. This is my, and some things I just have here just to look at. This is my Disney little bracelet. I have some orange macarons here. And I have some little witchy shoes, buttons, all kinds of little things that I can use. I have clips, and not only can I use these on cards, I can use these in my planner. I can use all this stuff in whatever way. These are some of the little buttons that I used the other day on one of the cards that I made. These are just some little felties. Here's some little embellishments, more little embellishments that Susan made me, which I'll probably never use. And then I have some of this twill ribbon, some twine, tulle, little buttons, just all kinds. I have my Halloween colored sprays. These are some tickets, some orange tickets that I got off of Etsy, an Etsy shop. What else do I have in here? I have some buttons, some wiggly eyes. I have sequins, like I said, washi tape. There's that's my last little skeleton that I have left. So like I said, I have all kinds of little things here that I can use for whatever project. I have some flowers, whatever project I want to work on for Halloween. And again, this is just a small, a portion of what I have. So if there's anything other than what's right here, I just go over to my larger bin and I just, get what I want. But, and every year I try to add just a couple little things. But this year I really didn't buy a lot of Halloween stuff because I just have just way too much and I really need to use some of this stuff. So anyway, so this is my curated space in this tray, and I love doing this. It just looks really nice in my craft room. And like I said, every year I add to it or whatever. But for every holiday, I have one of these. And so I usually have, if I don't do anything else, I always have my tray of my holiday embellishments out. So Anyway, so that is my spooky space video response. This is what I have, guys, and I hope you guys like it, and I hope you get some ideas. If you don't have a large space and you want to put some things out and curate, you know, you can get one of these trays with the slots. Now, this one is a little bit deeper. I didn't tell you guys that. This one's a little bit deeper, so things kind of fall. So what I did was I put paper towels in the bottom of each slot, and then I put some paper shred on top, and then I put everything in so that everything wouldn't fall down to the bottom. So this is what I have, and I just want to share. I hope you guys like it, and leave me a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.